Have you ever looked in the mirror and wondered when all that time passed? Maybe it was just yesterday that your hair was darker, your step was lighter, and your calendar was full of plans. But now, things feel different. Not worse, just different. And sometimes you ask yourself, am I really making the most of these years? If you've ever felt that way, you're not alone. And I want you to know this. Growing older doesn't mean fading away. It doesn't mean becoming invisible. In fact, this can be the most powerful, beautiful chapter of your life. But it does take intention. It takes care. And most importantly, it takes love. Love for yourself, for your body, and for the life you're still creating every single day. In this video, I want to share with you 8 powerful habits that can help you age not just gracefully, but vibrantly. We're not talking about chasing youth, we're talking about embracing life. These aren't quick fixes or magic creams. They're practices rooted in wisdom, self-respect, and a deep belief that you are worthy of joy and vitality, no matter your age. Let's start where it all begins, not with a cream or a diet, but with your mindset. There's something truly liberating about learning to embrace your age. You've earned every year, every lesson, every story etched into the fine lines around your eyes. That silver in your hair? That's not something to cover up. It's a crown, a symbol of the decades you've lived, loved, struggled, and triumphed. So often the world tells us that aging is something to fear. But I invite you to flip that idea on its head. What if, instead of fighting time, you started honoring it? What if you started seeing your age as a gift, not a loss? Think about the strength it took to raise a family, to face hardship and keep going, to fall and stand back up. That strength doesn't disappear with age. It deepens. It becomes wisdom. And when you embrace your age, when you stop hiding from the mirror and start smiling at the person looking back, something magical happens. You stop trying to rewind life, and instead you start living it. When you fully accept yourself, gray hair, laugh lines and all, you give others permission to do the same. You become a quiet, radiant example of what it means to live with dignity. You don't have to pretend to be 30 anymore. You just have to be you. And you're incredible. Now that we've talked about the beauty of self-acceptance, let's take a moment to talk about the skin you're in, literally. Your skin is more than just your outer shell. It's your story. It's been with you through every sun-soaked afternoon, every late night, every laugh, every tear. It deserves your care, your respect, and yes, your love. Taking care of your skin isn't about vanity. It's about self-respect. It's about giving your body what it needs to thrive and feel good. And no, you don't need a complicated 10-step routine. You just need consistency and kindness. Start simple. Cleanse your skin gently each morning and evening. Think of it like a fresh start, washing away yesterday and preparing for today. Use a moisturizer that feels good on your skin, not greasy, not heavy, just nourishing. Something that says, I care about you every time you apply it. And please don't skip sunscreen, even when it's cloudy, even if you're just sitting by a window reading your favorite book. The sun's rays may feel warm, but they're sneaky. They can age your skin faster than almost anything else. A good sunscreen is like armor, not against time, but against damage. And you, my friend, are worth protecting. If you're curious about ingredients like retinol or hyaluronic acid, they can be helpful, but only if your skin likes them. Everyone's skin is different. What works for one person might irritate another. The key is to listen to your body, start slow, and adjust as needed. But skincare isn't just what you put on, it's what you put in. Drinking plenty of water, getting enough rest, and eating foods rich in antioxidants can do wonders for your glow. Because real radiance doesn't come from a bottle. It comes from how you treat yourself. And that brings us to the next habit, one that touches every part of your health, from your energy to your memory to your mood. Food is fuel, but it's also medicine. And at this stage in life, what you eat can make all the difference. It's not about dieting or restriction. It's about choosing foods that help your body thrive, not just survive. Start by adding more color to your plate. Think about bright berries, leafy greens, juicy oranges, sweet potatoes, tomatoes. These vibrant foods are full of vitamins and antioxidants that fight inflammation and keep your body strong. Whole grains, like oats, brown rice, and quinoa, give you steady energy and keep your digestion on track. And protein, whether it's fish, chicken, beans, or lentils, it helps your muscles stay firm and your skin stay healthy. Even your brain benefits from it. One thing many people forget: hydration. Water isn't just for hot days or after workouts. It keeps your joints lubricated, your skin soft, and your mind clear. If you're not a big water drinker, start slow. Try herbal teas, infuse your water with lemon or cucumber, or enjoy water-rich fruits like watermelon and oranges. And yes, treats are okay. A little chocolate, a slice of cake on your birthday. Life is meant to be enjoyed. The key is balance. Fill your days with food that nourishes you, and you'll feel the difference, not just in your body, but in your spirit. Because the truth is, everything is connected. How you think, how you eat, how you care for your body, it all shapes how you feel. And when you build habits that support your well-being, aging no longer feels like something to endure. It becomes something to celebrate. Now take a breath with me. Feel your feet on the ground. Know that everything you've heard so far is within your reach. These aren't impossible tasks, they're simple, powerful shifts. And you deserve every bit of the strength, beauty, and vitality they can bring into your life. So let's keep going. Let's talk about movement. Not as a chore, but as a way to reconnect with your body and your joy. Because movement isn't just something we do to stay fit. It's how we stay alive in the truest sense of the word. Have you ever noticed how your whole mood shifts after a good walk? Or how much lighter you feel after stretching your body for even 10 minutes? That's not a coincidence. That's your body thanking you. Staying active after 60 isn't about lifting heavy weights or running marathons, unless of course you want to. It's about finding ways to move that feel good, that bring you energy instead of draining it. A brisk walk in the morning sun, a gentle swim that soothes your joints, a few minutes of dancing in your living room to your favorite song from the 70s. Movement doesn't have to be perfect or intense to be powerful. It just has to be consistent. And here's something important. Your body still wants to move. Even if it creaks a bit more than it used to, even if you get tired more easily, there's still life in those muscles, strength in your bones, and rhythm in your steps. When you move regularly, you keep your heart healthy, your joints flexible, and your mood more stable. You even support your brain health. Isn't it incredible how walking around the block or gardening for an hour can help sharpen your memory and lift your spirits? The trick is to listen to your body. Some days you might feel strong and energized. Other days, you'll need to slow down. That's not a setback. It's wisdom. It's knowing how to pace yourself with kindness. It's trusting that progress doesn't always look like pushing harder. Sometimes it looks like stretching your arms in the sunlight and simply saying, "This is enough for today." If you're not sure where to start, just begin with a short daily walk. Even 10 minutes can work wonders. Pair it with something you enjoy, a favorite podcast, a call with a friend, or just the soothing sounds of nature. When movement becomes something you look forward to, it's no longer a chore, it's a gift. And if you want a little more structure, consider trying Tai Chi or yoga. These gentle practices don't just improve balance and flexibility, they bring peace to your mind. They help you stay grounded, calm, and more connected to the present moment. There's something deeply healing about moving with intention, breathing with rhythm, and letting go of stress with every stretch. Speaking of stress, let's talk about it. Because no matter how old we are, stress has a way of creeping in, stealing our joy and clouding our clarity. Whether it's worries about health, family, finances, or simply the unpredictability of life, stress can weigh heavy on your shoulders. But it doesn't have to stay there. One of the greatest lessons aging offers is this: we don't have to react to everything. We can choose peace over panic. We can pause instead of rushing. And that choice, again and again, is what builds resilience. Managing stress is not about pretending life is always easy. It's about finding tools that help you cope more gracefully. Deep breathing is one of those tools. When was the last time you stopped to really breathe? Not the shallow kind we do out of habit, but the kind that fills your lungs, expands your belly, and calms your nervous system. Try it now, just for a moment. Inhale slowly. Exhale even slower. That's your body's natural reset button. Another powerful way to manage stress is mindfulness. And no, that doesn't mean you have to sit cross-legged on the floor for an hour. Mindfulness simply means being present. It means noticing your coffee's warmth in your hands, savoring a bite of food without distractions, listening fully when someone speaks, without planning your reply. These small moments of presence create space, and in that space, stress begins to lose its grip. And let's not forget nature. The healing power of stepping outside, feeling the breeze on your face, watching the clouds drift by, it's not just poetic, it's scientific. Studies show that spending time in nature reduces cortisol, the stress hormone. So don't underestimate a walk in the park, sitting under a tree, or planting something in your garden. These simple acts reconnect you with something bigger than yourself, something steady, calm, and timeless. Of course, sometimes stress feels too big to manage alone, and that's okay. We're not meant to carry everything by ourselves. Talking to a friend, a counselor, or even writing in a journal can ease the weight. When you give your thoughts a voice, whether spoken or written, you create space for understanding, for healing, and for hope. And that brings me to something just as important as managing stress: staying connected with the people who lift you up. The ones who make you laugh until your belly hurts, who listen without judgment, and who remind you that you're never truly alone. Human connection is a lifeline. We may not need as many people in our lives as we did in our 20s, but the relationships we do keep, they're gold. Whether it's an old friend you've known for decades, a sibling you call once a week, or a new neighbor who makes you smile, these bonds enrich your life in ways no medicine ever could. So reach out. Pick up the phone. Send a message. Invite someone over for tea. Don't wait for them to call. Be the one who opens the door to connection, even if it's just a crack at first. And when you do spend time together, be present. Listen with your whole heart. Share your stories. Let them see the real you. There's so much beauty in simply being seen. And if you're someone who's felt lonely lately, please know this: it's never too late to build new connections. Join a book club, take a class, volunteer somewhere that needs your heart and hands. Every new face is a doorway to potential friendship. Every shared moment is a thread in the tapestry of your life. You are not meant to go through this journey alone. You are meant to be seen, heard, and loved. And the connections you nourish now, no matter your age, will carry you forward with laughter, warmth, and belonging. So as we take a breath and pause here for a moment, I want you to ask yourself, what's one small act of care I can give myself today? A walk? A call? A cup of tea in silence? Aging with grace isn't about changing who you are. It's about deepening the love you already hold inside. And the good news is, you already have everything you need. Let's keep that energy going as we continue, because the energy you carry into this next chapter of life has the power to change everything. Not just how you feel, but how you live, how you show up each day with purpose, with presence, and with joy. And one of the most powerful ways to carry that energy forward is to do more of what you love. Now you might be thinking, I'm not sure what I love anymore. And that's okay. Sometimes, after years of caring for others, working hard, and putting ourselves last, we lose touch with the things that once made our hearts sing. But they're still there. The spark hasn't gone out, it's just waiting for you to notice it again. Think back. Was there something you used to enjoy but haven't done in years? Painting, gardening, playing music, writing stories. Or maybe there's something new that's been tugging at your curiosity, a language you've wanted to learn, a craft you've admired from afar, a place you've dreamed of visiting but never made time for. Now is the time. Not to prove anything, not to impress anyone, but simply because you deserve to feel excited again, to wake up with something to look forward to. Doing what you love, no matter how small or quiet it may seem, brings life into your days. It feeds your soul. If you've ever felt like life has become too routine, too quiet, or too lonely, this is your invitation to break the pattern, to take one small step towards something that brings you joy. Even if you're unsure, even if you feel rusty, begin anyway. Because joy doesn't come from perfection. It comes from presence. Some people find that spark in creativity, through painting, photography, cooking, or sewing. Others feel it in movement, walking through nature, dancing, or tending a garden. And some discover it through giving, volunteering at a local shelter, mentoring a young person, helping a neighbor. Giving is one of the greatest forms of receiving. You don't have to travel the world to feel alive. Though, if that's on your heart, by all means, pack a bag. But aliveness can also come from sitting quietly with a good book, from planting a seed and watching it grow, from writing down your memories so your grandchildren can one day know the full depth of your life. When you do what you love, you create a rhythm to your days that is deeply nourishing. You no longer feel like time is slipping by. Instead, you're filling it, moment by moment, with meaning. And meaning, more than anything else, is what keeps our spirits young. Of course, it's hard to do what you love, or anything at all, if you're not feeling well. That's why it's so important to stay on top of your health. Not just when something goes wrong, but regularly, proactively, lovingly, visiting your doctor, getting your screenings, checking your blood pressure, your eyes, your teeth. These aren't just medical tasks. They're acts of self-respect. They say, my life matters, my health matters, I matter. It's easy to put these things off, especially when we feel okay. But many health issues don't show symptoms until they're already serious. Regular checkups help catch problems early, when they're manageable, treatable, even preventable. So schedule that visit. Don't wait for a scare. Think of it as giving future you a gift. A stronger heart, sharper vision, fewer worries, more years to do the things you love. And while you're taking care of your body, don't forget your smile. Dental health is about so much more than just teeth. Poor oral hygiene has been linked to heart disease, diabetes, and even cognitive decline. Brushing, flossing, and seeing your dentist are simple habits with powerful ripple effects. Your mouth is the gateway to your health. Keep it strong, clean, and pain-free. The same goes for your eyes. As we age, our vision naturally changes, but that doesn't mean we should accept cloudy sight or discomfort as the norm. Wearing sunglasses to protect against UV rays, eating vision-supporting foods like leafy greens and carrots, and getting regular eye exams can help you maintain clear, healthy sight. Because seeing clearly isn't just about reading the newspaper. It's about witnessing the beauty around you. A memory that makes you smile. Over time, this simple habit rewires your brain to see more of the positive. Surround yourself with people who uplift you. Let go of those who drain your spirit. Choose conversations that make you feel seen and valued. Engage in activities that nourish your soul. And speak to yourself with kindness. You've come a long way. You've overcome so much. You are still here, growing, loving, learning. That deserves your deepest respect. So here we are. 8 simple, powerful habits. Embracing your age, caring for your skin, nourishing your body, moving with joy, sleeping well, managing stress, staying connected, doing what you love. These aren't just tips. They're invitations. Invitations to live fully, to honor yourself, to wake up each morning with a sense of purpose and peace. You don't need to do them all at once. Start where you are. Choose one. Let it become part of your rhythm. Then add another. And another. Let the habits grow with you, at your pace, in your way. Because this stage of life, it's not the end of the story. It's a new chapter. One filled with wisdom, depth, freedom, and joy. And you, just as you are right now, have everything it takes to make it extraordinary. If something in this video spoke to you, if it reminded you of your strength, or gave you an idea to try, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear what habit you're inspired to embrace first. Don't forget to like the video if it resonated with you, and subscribe if you'd like more reminders that your best days aren't behind you. They're right here, and they're still unfolding. Thank you for being here with me. Thank you for showing up for yourself. Here's to living fully, loving deeply, and aging with grace. You are more than your years. You are your light. Let it shine.